good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Caves of Good. We are still in the dungeons of the Rustwells. We have no attribute points to spend. We do have skill points to spend, but we would like, I believe, to save them for the possibility of persuading people to join our cause. For the purposes of mastering, your ego is treated as though it were 4 points higher. Marvellous. I like that. Berate. Cooldown 50. Shame a nearby creature for 6d6 rounds, giving it a -4 penalty to DV. So that's dodge. -4 penalty to dodge, to hit, ego, willpower, and a -10 penalty to quickness. That's pretty good. But it isn't what we want. We want to proselytize. Persuade an intelligent creature to join you. We'll get there. We just need another 130 skill points and a bunch more ego. I think we're going to take the risk and have a look downstairs, see what's going on. Shoot him. Okay, he's dead. A blood-stained neck ring. Nice. I don't know what that is, but we might need to start dropping some gear in a minute. We're already quite heavily laden with... What on earth are you? A giant centipede. A python-sized arthropod undulates forward on hundreds of chittering legs. Let's see how impactful our laze is on it. Okay, I think that a wise decision would be for us to get the fuck out of here quickly. We are hit, and it is time to run. Today was not the day for exploring any further into the Rustwells. Today was not the day. Get away from me, baboon. If we can avoid getting capped by a baboon on the way out, I would appreciate that even further. Go away, baboons. Go away, you are not my friends. We are lost. That's not helpful. We are not far outside Joppa, so I think we're doing okay. That was very risky. It was a very risky dungeon to be in there, it would seem. We have regained our bearings. So there are hostiles nearby though, so let's slowly and carefully make our way back to Joppa, hopefully. Maybe not slowly enough. Come on. We do have an artifact, but it is a shotgun, which is something I'd like to keep. I have not explored the game well enough to know whether or not I can have a base or have a chest that I can store items in, which is definitely something I would like to find out about. I believe there is actually some... I can't remember what the button for it is now. There's a help button. 10 things you should do when you start to play. Okay, we'll have a look at that another time. I think we've safely escaped any danger that we previously faced. Can you take me back to Joppa? Thanks very much. That's where we need to be. We have some arrows, some boarskin gloves. Are we currently wearing any gloves? No, let's pop some gloves on. It will benefit us. What sort of condition is our masterwork bow in? need our quilted shawl to offer us some protection from the warmth. Protection from the cold, sorry. We were wearing standard bark armor, weren't we? Our skull, which granted us some ego boost. And engraved leather moccasins. Okay, let us return to Tam, the Dromad merchant. Hopefully he has something useful for us. Let us trade. We're going to keep our crocossins, our painted bark armor will keep as well. And we'll sell a bunch of axes and things. We have a lot of them. I'm tempted to keep hold of a bronze two-handed sword, but it might be unnecessary. Our bronze battle axe rusted and is worth nothing. Our willowy bronze battle axe, in fact, is what it was. We'll sell the unnecessary short bows. Bloodstained neck ring. Well, that gives us plus 400 reputation with baboons. That may be beneficial for us. Okay. Okay, we have baboons above us, don't we? Let's see if we can take a cheap, weird artifact. Have you got any water that I can purchase? Our trade is for water, David. We will return to our young fellow friend over here and hopefully... it won't let me give that artifact. That's strange. What's this? The Fix-It spray foam. I mean, does that now count as an artifact? No. What does that do? Do not use on human hearts. He doesn't like artifacts that I acquire in this fashion. So we've learned we won't do that again. We will wear that neck ring and we will see what benefit that can offer us when facing our baboon friends. This was a bad idea, getting lost on the way to... There we go. There is a way to check what our... standing is with each race. Reputation with baboons. 100. Baboons don't care about you, but aggressive ones will attack you. You aren't welcome in their holy places. Baboons are interested in trading secrets about the locations of other baboon lairs and all sorts of gossip. What are the chances that that baboon is still here? They are neutral towards us. Your thirst is mine. My water is yours. Begin the water ritual. 1 dram of water. You share your water with the 4-ring baboon hermit. Begin the water ritual. Our reputation has increased, but our reputation with succulents has changed by minus 100. That's not good. Oh, I can ask that the baboon joins me. Ah, so we have a follower. Beyond that, I have no idea. I have no idea what we do about that. Can we look through our followers? Is there something that we can do there? Can we... interact with them? Can we give them any items? No. We have a follower. A baboon follower. They've got stones. Okay. Well, that worked out. We've got a follower. Let's have a look down these stairs. Oh, that went better than I thought it would, actually. I'm glad that we found that bloody ring. Ooh, multiple snapjaws at the same time is never good. And they just dark stained robes. The dungeons today seem to be... Oh, what's this? A web-toed cave spider. Spindle-limbed, brown and skittish. It spins at a home anxiously. Did I just shoot the baboon? I did. My apologies. Somebody killed that snapjaw then. Wooden arrows, sap mask, a slender longsword. Let's have a look at... Oh, slender long bow. It weighs less than normal. Okay, this is actually working out quite well. This could turn out to be one of the best runs we've ever done. I've never had a follower before, so much improved. We're here to discover who's eating the vine wafer. That is our mission. Get out of my fucking face. What good's a leather cap to us? Possibly none. We're very much reaching the limit of our capacity for carrying. What's this? A bloody young ivory. Packed into rents in the shell are spinescent shoots of blooming ivory. We don't need to go down there, then we will not. A neutral web-toed bat. Everyone in Khud seems to have webbed toes today. Some sort of mutation happening that I was unaware of previously. A weird artifact and a vine wafer. I mean, if there were ever a time to escape, I think now would be it. Yep, now's the time. I think it's time to leave. So, much of our day currently seems to be spent walking backwards and forwards. Oh, what's happening over here? There seems to be some sort of fight. The forces of slaughter have rearranged parts of the body. You ponder how rearrangement means something different in each of its contexts. Pieces on a game board, favoured courtiers in a king's hall, and parts on a body. I don't need to pick that up. Let's read this. The Cantile's chromatic versus... What's that? 17 to 24? Verse 22. No? 17. Song of Ang. I sing of the union of our lords, of our argent fathers, infinitely wise, who've made the firmament their home. Of the cassifescence, beauty manifest, whose chromium shoals are ore itself. Of their sacred joining, when our fathers so enchanted wrought machines from a naked womb to inhabit on the earth. Blessed are those who hear it so. I sing of the union of our lords. O cursed the wretched spectres, who yet possess her children. O curse the autumn rains, which eat away their shine. O praise the argent fathers, who sired all of her children. O praise the cassifescence, which watches over mine. Our jungle is but her garden, our lake is but her drop of rain, our desert is but dust in her hands, our wind is but her eternal breath, our sun is but her lustre, our lives are but her dreams. O sovereign fathers, I tremble before your glory. My heart quivers for your righteousness of your judgment, for you to humble the proud, to bear witness to their fall. I live to serve you. O sovereign fathers, I tremble before your glory. My loins quiver for the rapture of the sacred joining, for you to conjure chromium from inside me, to bear those sacred apparatuses. I live to serve you. I'm going to stop reading there. I'm going to bring up each page, leave it for a second. It's just very biblical stuff. Leave it for a second. You can pause it, read it as you feel like. Oh, Beetle, Beetle, Beetle. They made it out of chrome. And when it's waxed and ready, I'll have a new genome. Very good. Praise be upon Shekinah. He whose exalted touch brought forth shining engines from within the cassifescence, yet who deigns to live amongst us. He who taught us the story of our creation, who breathed life into our flesh, that he might bear witness to chrome's glory. May the ground shake, but the 6 day still never tumble. Maybe our proselytizing friend will enjoy that book. Here is your knick-knack. Now level 5. Good, good. Quite impressive, treasure hunter. Maybe you're fit to poke around my workshop here. I've been wanting another apprentice. So unfortunate what happened to Scref. What with the disembowelment and all. Take a seat over there. Alright, sir. Now let me explain. I'm on the cusp of a grand discovery. When I'm done assembling the weird wire conduit, you'll be able to speak to anyone from here to Kaifas. First though, I'm going to need some copper wire. As much as you can find, at least 200 feet. You should be able to scavenge enough from the wet rust wells and nearby caves. As you say, I'll go fetch them. Oh, the Canticles Chromatic Verses is worth a significant quantity of the monies. I'm going to take a moment to have a look and see if there's anything amongst his gear what I can use. It doesn't seem as such though. It doesn't seem so. We have nowhere near 200. So we might trade with Tam instead. Tam normally has some gear what we can use. Is our little... Unless that's who died. Maybe he pissed somebody off. Chanting. And got killed. Trade in some of these armors and things. The Vinewood sap mask comes in quite handy, I think. So we might keep hold of that just in case there's a gas leak. We need to get through it. I think we might sell this slender short bow. We've already got a pretty significantly strong bow. And I don't feel that at the moment we need any stronger armor. So we're doing all right. If you've got any arrows we can take. None that I want. Some boom arrows might be good. Okay. Thank you for the water. What are we carrying? 190 stuff. That's too much stuff. So what are we carrying that's weighing us down? It's probably all the water. So if you've got any jewellery, I will happily take it. Anything potentially small and expensive, I will take it. Like some bracelets would be nice. Need to find a way to not be carrying so much expensive stuff. To not be carrying so much water specifically. Okay. Hello, mate. Oh. Your reputation with cats has changed by 100. Because they specifically hate Mehmet. The reputation with the villagers of Mabel decreased by 100. I have a secret to share with him. Or share a secret with me. We don't need any more followers currently, as far as I'm aware. I think we're doing alright. We could do with some food, maybe? Some apple mats. Where should our adventure take us from here? Do you have anything to trade, sir? A glow sphere. Insufficient. Do you have anything to trade, sir? To fight. A book on fighting. No good. It would be nice if this gentleman over here had something worth trading. Item mods. Feathered. A slender crystalline disc featuring blueprints. Adds item modification. Feathered. This item grants the wearer plus 250 reputation with birds. Requires Tinker 1. Now, I would very much like to purchase that, but I don't know how it works. I don't know why I quit. I meant to save. We're going to buy it. We're just going to buy it. And we're going to have a look and see what we can do with it. Can we use it? Tinker 1. We don't have. Shit on me. So, let's have a look at potential skills that we can buy now that we need to have Tinker 1. Oh, we're going to have to. We're going to have to buy it. Counterweighted. You may build items from low-tier schematics, and you get one free schematic. You can also recharge energy cells and capacitors. We are going to go with counterweighted. You have a flash of insight and scribe a data disk. Item mod. Counterweighted. You've gained the activated ability, recharge. Marvellous. So, what does this give us the ability to do? Counterweighted. Adds item modification counterweight. Adds a bonus to hit. Is that specifically to one item? Ever? So that should have given us a good reputation with birds. Good. Good. I assume that's good. Oh, there are many, many factions. And many of them fucking hate us. Succulents were ones that we lost some reputation with. Snapjaws bloody hate us. And we aren't welcome in their holy places, that's for sure. I would like to know more about this modification. Let's see what we've got on us. Can we add it to our masterwork bow? Let's have a look. So we learn it. Okay, so we can modify weapons, I guess, then. How does that work? Let's have a look at our skills. You may build items from low-tier schematics and get one free schematic. You can also recharge energy cells and capacitors. I guess that means when we build stuff, they have that skill. Okay. We'll have to look into that. We spent some money. So I guess we freed up some water that we didn't need to carry around with us all the time. But we're still quite weighted down. So maybe we can look at some more schematics. Let's see what else you've got. Terrify. Terrifying visage. A slender crystalline disc containing blueprints. Terrifying visage. This item reduces the cooldowns of berate, intimidate, and menacing stare by 10 rounds. Requires Tinker 1. So it's for modifying items. We just have to work out how to modify an item. I guess. Terrifying visage. A tattoo gun. A slender crystalline disc containing blueprints creates tattoo gun. Ink is jetted into and under the skin canvas by a needle and rotary motor. Helpful. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because I need to have a little think about what all those items do and find out a way to understand how to do some building. So I'm going to play a little off camera because watching me try to figure it out is not going to be exciting for anybody. Thanks very much for tuning in again. We achieved some stuff. We've now got a buddy. We've got a little baboon follower. We've got a good set of items upon us, which is beneficial. We've got a good arrow, bow and arrow, which I'm happy with. Yeah, I think it's a good start. Hopefully, well, we've already achieved greater than we've achieved before in that we're still alive. So, chalk that one up as a bonus. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. It's always wonderful to have you. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. Press the like button if you like the video. Drop a message down below. Positive or negative. I'd like the criticism. I know this game isn't for everybody. You might find it boring. Just let me know if you find it boring. I'm having a really... I'm struggling to narrate it sufficiently, I feel, this game. Like when I'm playing, and there's so much I'm imagining in my head, and I'm taking so much stuff in, translating that over, I don't know if it's coming across quite so well. But again, thank you very much for tuning in. Catch us next time, which should be the day after this video. And we'll see you soon. Take care now. Cheerio. Goodbye.